I've been asked this question a bunch of times. Why do people invest and buy or bought a stock trading course and they still not getting consistent results? Now, it's not that you are not getting results, right? It's just that the results are not consistent or repeatable. And a lot of folks asking this are my doctor clients who dabble in stocks, hoping that they will improve by taking a course. But they just can't figure out why the results are just not steady. And I can tell you it's not your fault because whether you're a doctor or not, let me break it down for you. It's because of this something called block trades in the stock market. And it's affecting your stock investing without you even probably knowing it. But knowing this, however, could change the way you approach stock market forever. So these block trades are massive behind the scenes transactions that can shake up the market and leave everyday traders like you and me in the dust. In other words, big privately negotiated deal to buy or sell a large number of stocks. These trades can move markets because they often involve millions of dollars or millions of shares or millions of ringgits, and it making you a collateral damage, losing money when the market is not in your favor. And these block trades are usually the playground or the domain of institutional investor, hedge funds, and wealthy individuals, right? The tycoons and all that. And they are managed by investment banks and specialized intermediaries. Now, these are usually how block trades are being executed. Strategy number one, they are being done through something called dark pools. Now, dark pools are private stock exchange where large buy and sell orders are negotiated away from public view and often, at some discount for the buyers, but the certainty of execution for the sellers, right? And this actually benefits both parties, the buyer and the seller. But if you are not a party in this kind of block trade transaction, it creates an unfair advantage for those who do not have access to this off-market trading inside the dark pool. Strategy number two is they are doing something called breaking large orders, split it into smaller orders and executed gradually through different brokers to really disguise the true size of the entire stock transaction, known as working the crowd, right? And this can increase the cost and it can still move stock prices by a lot, right, over time. And the third strategy is what people call as iceberg orders, just like, iceberg, the exact analogy that what you see in the open market is only a small part of a larger transaction, small what is above the iceberg but not below the iceberg. So like in the iceberg where most of it is hidden. And strategy number four is when they combine one or more of these strategies and they can really conceal the total trade size from the public market. Abu, then how do you think these multi-million shares are being bought or sold without affecting the stock price or the sentiment too much? Just look at some of these examples, right? Now, the fact is block trades can pose a downside risk to you, especially you're dabbling in small and medium cap stocks. Now, information leakage can occur where the knowledge of upcoming block trades, right, can leak out, and it will move the market as stock traders use this info to place favorable stock trades in advance, similar to insider trading. For example, how it's really being done on a legitimately, right? Is a pension fund, they might want to sell 1 million of shares of a small cap company at say 10 ringgit or $10 per share, but we are talking about 1 million of shares here, right? And if they were to just do it like any typical retail stock investor will do, this could push down the price significantly if it's done in a single order. To avoid this, the seller might contact a brokerage block trading department to break these large trades into smaller chunks, or it could also engage the service of a special department within a block trading department to find a buyer that's willing to purchase all these shares outside the open market. And full-time traders, stock traders, right, often profit from block trades by looking at, is this something going on, like trying to spot all these major price movements and exploiting, market imbalances by looking at the stock price chart, the volume of stock transaction, right? And they can take positions on the same side as the institutional investor or the pension fund in this example is trying to sell, right? And they ride the price wave, with all these big guys. But if you are not full-time stocks trader, you could be caught in the losing side of these kind of block trades. And it might be why you are not seeing consistent or repeatable profit from a stock investment return. And if you are finding this insight helpful, don't forget to follow for more finance world secrets that they don't want you to know. Thanks for watching, and until next time.